Axie Infinity is the largest play-to-earn gaming ecosystem. It also possesses the strongest e-gaming cryptocurrency ever created. It's the perfect crossover of video games, blockchain, and the NFT market. What makes Axie Infinity special, and why did it become so successful in the radical crypto market? In this video, we'll examine what Axie Infinity is all about. We'll also consider whether it will be wise to invest in Axie Infinity's native cryptocurrency for a chance to earn profits in the long term. What is Axie Infinity? Axie Infinity did not just fall from the sky. Yes, video games have always been a thing, and the growth of technology in the industry led to the development of the metaverse, augmented reality, and virtual reality. NFTs made it all the more possible for games like Axie Infinity to take root on the internet. You've got digital collectibles like artwork and videos that ripped the internet in 2021. Still, Axie Infinity and other types of blockchain-based video games started existing long before you and I knew about them. Axie Infinity took off when NFTs hit the mainstream, and it has installed since then. Axie Infinity was created by indie studios Sky Mavis, who took advantage of the cryptographic technology that took the crypto market by storm. And Axie Infinity is such a masterpiece that even though the NFT market has cooled off in public interest, Axie Infinity has only gotten bigger since. One of the reasons why Axie Infinity attracts so much love is because that it's an independent digital version of Pokemon. It's similar in the gameplay and plot as you collect and fight other gamers with adorable monsters in combat. Unlike gaming systems like PlayStation or Xbox games though, starting to play Axie Infinity is not easy, nor is it cheap. It comes with heavy investments on its own, but the chance to earn rewards for every game you play adds to that. How Axie Infinity works. To play Axie Infinity, you must own Axie NFTs. Axie NFTs are NFT character tokens of monsters you can use to play in the game. Sometimes, these NFT tokens can be sold for money as extra earnings, plus the rewards you get for playing games. But the Axie Infinity game is inoperable without its native token called AXS. AXS is short for Axie Infinity Shards. AXS is the governance token that players use in the Axie Infinity game. They can use it to buy unique character NFTs and earn rewards in the form of AXS when they play. Axie Infinity was created to blend together the concept of work and play. It was surreal that people could actually earn money for playing video games in the past. This was because there was no value system attached to games, and usually if someone sat down to play video games all day long, they would be stigmatized and deemed unserious or too playful. But Axie Infinity and other games like it are out to change the narrative by turning games into work and work into games with opportunities to earn real-life rewards while having fun with video games. Here's how to get started with playing Axie Infinity. Number 1. Buy Axies. The first step is to purchase Axies. What are Axies? The creatures you train, breed, and use to fight against other players. Well, they're called Axies. After buying an Axie, you can choose a wide range of parts to upgrade your Axie as it evolves into a more powerful form. So you'll find a couple of unique designs for your Axies. The fun fact is that each Axie is an NFT token on its own. Thus you can buy or sell it to other players. These Axies attract quite the price, and some Axies can sell for more than $500,000 depending on their uniqueness and power levels. Axie Infinity also shares the traits of the universal metaverse, as you can build your own environment for your collection of Axies. You can trade land lots with other players for more earnings. Axie Infinity has another unique in-game token besides AXS. When you have a collection of powerful Axies, you can combine them in multiple ways to create a more powerful Axie. However, you can't do this ordinarily. You must have a substantial amount of another token known as the Smooth Love Potion, or SLP. These tokens are earned in battles, or you can buy them in the in-game market. When you need SLP for in-game functions like breeding and upgrades, you must wonder what the AXS token is used for. AXS token is the Axie Infinity community token used to govern the ecosystem's treasury. Literally, every user must be holding a substantial amount of the tokens. To support the network, players must stake their tokens to aid transactions. This is characteristic of the proof-of-stake consensus, and it makes sense after all. Axie Infinity was built on the Ethereum network. Without a stake, a user cannot partake in the community's voting process, and it's not entitled to the rewards that will be distributed to stakeholders. Also, you cannot buy an Axie NFT in the NFT marketplace without AXS tokens. It's the main currency of the entire project. Does it mean that users cannot trade Smooth Love Potion? No, Of course not. SLP is a viable token on its own. Despite the bearish market, we saw SLP go on a raging pump earlier in 2022. Axie Infinity Price Prediction. The first quarter of 2021 brought glad tidings into the AXS community as it rode the wave of the Bitcoin rally, and its price shifted from 60 cents in January to $10 by the middle of April. By May, the price fell 60% lower to settle at $4 per ASX as the bearish market wore down the entire crypto market in an unprecedented crash. But Axie Infinity shards turned on its head for a dramatic upsurge in value as more people began embracing the concept of play-to-earn crypto projects. And Axie Infinity was at the head of such a movement. The price grew to $29, an all-time high, but it would later slip to $14.20. This was not of concern to the early buyers of the AXS token, who bought it less than $1. Even at that price, their assets had grown $240,000 in just 3 years. ASX tokens did not stop there. They later grew to $53 per ASX. If you bought 1,000 ASX tokens at 60 cents for just $60, you would be $53,000 richer. The growth was sponsored by their eventual migration from Ethereum to their own chain. They saw an uptick in their service, and it's the most interesting metaverse project on the planet. This was all that we saw happen in 2021, and there has been a further degradation in its price given the shoddy nature of the entire crypto and NFT market. Its price hangs around $12 in 2022 after the bears further depreciated the crypto market's value. While the clouds are still hanging on the future of cryptocurrencies, experts still think we're in for a retracement. Wallet Investor suggests that Axie Infinity could close 2022 at $10.73, while PricePrediction.net bargains for a closing price of about $10.20. Trading Beast has a different opinion, and they think December 2022 will see Axie Infinity shards trading at $14 to $15. Axie Infinity's price predictions for 2023 are optimistic on all fronts. Trading Beast predicts the price will stabilize at $18.20 per ASX by December 2023. PricePrediction.net expects it to be higher at $25. Wallet Investor plays the villain by predicting an even worse decline to less than $9 for the price of one ASX token. The crypto market is too unpredictable, and we cannot say for sure what will happen. But as an investor, you can do your best by buying during a dip and waiting patiently for the market to recover before making any hasty investment call. Axie Infinity holds a lot of potential for players in regular crypto investment. Would you invest your time and money in the Axie Infinity project? Drop a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.